UK Money Matters. UK Money Matters, Video 1. UK Stocks and Shares ISA Explained. Complete Beginner Guide 2026. Did you know the UK government gives every single adult a £20,000 tax-free investing allowance every year? And most people aren't using it? I'm talking about the Stocks and Shares ISA. And if you don't know what it is, or you've been putting off opening one, this video is going to change that. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what a Stocks and Shares ISA is, how it works, how much you can put in, and which platform to use to get started today, even if you've never invested a single penny in your life. Let's get into it. Welcome to UK Money Matters, the channel that makes UK personal finance simple, straightforward, and actually useful. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button because we post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. What is a Stocks and Shares ISA? So let's start from the very beginning. ISA stands for Individual Savings Account. There are different types: cash ISAs, lifetime ISAs, and the one we're talking about today, the Stocks and Shares ISA. Now here's the key thing that makes an ISA special. Everything inside it grows completely tax-free. No capital gains tax, no dividend tax, no income tax on your returns. Nothing. The government just lets you keep it all. Compare that to a standard investment account, where you'd pay up to 24% in capital gains tax on your profits. That's a massive difference over time. Here's a quick example to make this real. Let's say you invest £10,000 and it grows to £20,000 over 10 years. That's a £10,000 gain. In a normal account, you could owe up to £2,400 in tax. In a Stocks and Shares ISA, you owe exactly zero. That's the power of the ISA wrapper. It's not about what you invest in, it's about where you hold it. How much can you put in? Every tax year, that runs from April the 6th to April the 5th, you get a fresh £20,000 ISA allowance. That £20,000 can go into one ISA or be split across multiple types. But once the tax year ends, any unused allowance is gone. You cannot carry it forward. So if you put in £15,000 this year and the tax year ends, that remaining £5,000 allowance disappears forever. This is why starting early in the tax year matters. The sooner your money is inside the ISA, the longer it grows tax-free. Now £20,000 sounds like a lot, and it is, but you don't need to put in the full amount. You can start with as little as £1 on most platforms. The point is to start. Even £50 or £100 a month adds up significantly over time. What can you invest in? This is where it gets exciting. Inside a Stocks and Shares ISA, you can invest in number 1, individual stocks. Companies like Apple, Tesla, Rolls-Royce, Barclays. You can buy shares in any publicly listed company. Number 2, index funds and ETFs. These are my personal favorite for beginners. Instead of picking individual stocks, you buy a fund that tracks hundreds of companies at once. The S&P 500, America's top 500 companies. The FTSE 100, the UK's top 100 companies. A global index fund, thousands of companies worldwide. Instant diversification, low fees, and historically strong returns over the long term. Number 3, bonds. Lower risk, lower return. Good for balancing out a portfolio as you get older. Number 4, REITs, real estate investment trusts. Basically, investing in property without buying a house. For most beginners, I'd recommend starting with a simple global index fund. Something like the Vanguard FTSE All-World ETF or the iShares Core MSCI World ETF. Low cost, globally diversified, and you don't need to pick individual stocks. Which platform should you use? Now this is the question I get asked most. There are loads of platforms in the UK offering Stocks and Shares ISAs. Here are the top 3 for beginners in 2026. Number 1, Trading 212. completely commission-free. You can start with just £1. Clean, easy-to-use app. Great for beginners who want to keep costs low. This is where I'd start. Number 2, free trade. Also commission-free on the basic plan. Slightly more advanced than Trading 212. Good range of stocks and ETFs. Number 3, Vanguard. If you know you just want to invest in Vanguard index funds, go straight to Vanguard's own platform. Very low fees, around 0.15% per year. Not as flashy, but incredibly cost-effective long-term. The one I'd recommend for a complete beginner? Trading 212. Download the app, open a stocks and shares ISA, deposit as little as £50, and buy a global index fund. Done. You're investing. Links to all 3 platforms are in the description below. Common mistakes to avoid. Before you go and open your ISA, let me save you from the 3 most common mistakes beginners make. Mistake 1. Waiting for the right time to invest. There is no right time. The best time to start was yesterday. The second best time is today. The market will always look uncertain. Invest consistently and ignore the short-term noise. Mistake 2. Putting it in a cash ISA instead. Cash ISAs are basically savings accounts inside the ISA wrapper. The interest rate is usually around 4 to 5% right now, which sounds decent. But over 10, 20, 30 years, stocks have historically returned 8 to 10% per year on average. If you're investing for the long term, and you should be, a stocks and shares ISA will almost certainly outperform a cash ISA significantly. Mistake 3. Withdrawing your money too early. This is a long-term game. Don't put money in that you might need in the next 1 to 2 years. Invest money you won't need for at least 5 years, and let compounding do its job. Outro and CTA. So there you have it. Everything you need to know to get started with a stocks and shares ISA in 2026. Tax-free investing. Up to £20,000 a year. Available to every UK adult. No excuses. If you found this helpful, please hit the like button. It genuinely helps this channel grow and reach more people who need this information. Subscribe for new UK money and investing videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And if you want to know which index funds I'd actually pick for a beginner ISA in 2026, that video is coming next. I'll link it in the end screen right now. See you in the next one.